Ndigbo will sit and debate our future. Soludo calls for dialogue on separatist agenda. Good day, my dear listeners. Thank you for joining as I bring to you the fresh details coming from Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo. Says Ndigbo will sit and debate our future. He calls for dialogue on separatist agenda. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Governor Charles Soludo of Anambra State has called for a dialogue on the future of the Igbo people, stating that issues surrounding separatist agitations must be discussed openly among all stakeholders. For me, I believe very strongly that the agitation thing and the position of a separatist view of Igbo land. For me, as a full-blooded Igbo man, I don't believe that, he stated. The governor said he wants all voices in Igbo land, including those calling for secession, to engage in honest dialogue on what best serves the region's interest. But I want us to have a conversation. I have said while I need Nnamdi Kanu to come and sit with everybody else, because nobody has better right than the other. We are all Igbos and are all entitled to our views, and those of them who want us out of Nigeria, we will all sit in a room and debate it. Are we served better being out of Nigeria or within Nigeria? I am of the view that the Igbo man needs Nigeria and Nigeria needs the Igbo man. I am of the view that the Igbo man needs Africa and Africa needs the Igbo man, and I am of the view that the Igbo man needs the world, he said. According to the Anambra governor, the Igbo people have historically been known as itinerant, hardworking, and tolerant, and that intolerance of violent protest will not lead to meaningful progress. We are everybody's village, and itinerant people cannot be itinerant people. That is my view for those who are going on a field protest. I am the governor of a state and mine is to govern, the governor told the host, Seun Okinbaloye. Social activists do their own job and I will do my own job. I have had my say and in the way that I do so, and there is a process for it to get it through. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. In addition to the news that I've read, I'll pick it from where Soludo says he has done his own part, but his own view about the people that are going for a failed protest. You see, the reason why I said our leaders definitely knows what was going on about the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu's predicament. To me personally, I can say that these people are using Nnamdi Kanu's predicament as an exchange for their own success bid. Because tell me, how would someone, an Igbo man who is fighting for the freedom of the Igbos, and yet this man is saying that they are all going for a field protest. So if I start to go through the comment sections now, this man would have been so insulted by the pained Igbos. And at the same time, they will keep saying that the Igbos are bittered. Why wouldn't they be bittered about this? When the whole governor, who is supposed to do the needful, in which I actually felt at first that he would make a change, was not the one saying things about Nnamdi Kanu. It is very disappointing. Let's move down to the comment section. The first comment here says, Soludo view are honest. by happenings and history have been there anytime the illegal is needed in Nigeria. People like you need Nigerian, whereas in the actual sense, Nigeria did not need you. A comment here says, to hell with Soludo. And another comment here says, this is an old picture. He has not gone to Sikano in recent. Yeah, that was the picture he took. I think that was for the first time he became Anambra governor. Your comment here says second tenure ambition campaign. But one thing I'm just saying is, you see, we are not gullibles any longer. We are right to know that these people are using our heads. Like I've stated earlier, the Southeast leaders are using Nnamdi Kanu's predicament as an exchange for their own success. A comment to say is IPOP Biafra don't want dialogue. They believe in cannibalism, kidnapping, organ harvesting, and propaganda to achieve their criminal agenda. A comment to say is it God calling for dialogue or you? How you people always claiming God you rejected in our manner and character be leading to do all your things. Yeah, my dear listeners, and the last comment here says history will never forget the betrayal role you played against the Biafrans. Honestly, the history won't forget because I actually thought what's it called? Yeah, Soludo would make a change, but this time around I can see he is a failed one right there, not those ones that go out to protest. So my dear listeners, now